So I got Hollow Knight like a few weeks ago, and it's really quickly become one of my favorite games. So I just kind of wanted to make a video to gush about it. So where should I start off? Honestly, this is just me talking off the top of the head, by the way. The soundtrack is fucking phenomenal. The visuals just feel polished and like fucking handmade as shit, and I love it for that. And it feels like the game isn't a game. It feels like the game isn't running on a game engine. It feels like I'm playing a picture book at like a really sturdy 60 FPS. The game is amazingly well optimized, and I feel like I can't do justice as to how amazingly polished every room looks and feels visually. It just jumps out at you so hard. The City of Tears, Kingdom's Edge, and Crystal Peak. Man, it's fucking amazing. The rain and the background of City of Tears is just so well fucking done. I love it. And like for Kingdom's Edge, the ash falling down from, decomposing worm up there is like it's so nice, and I don't really know how to describe it when you're, climbing up those big vertical areas. It's just you just keep going up, and then there's the corpses that fall out of like the Fool's Coliseum. It's like the first time I saw that, I was like, "Is this an enemy? Is this an NPC?" And then like later, it was like, "Oh, it happened again," and I was like, "Wow, that's weird." And it didn't exactly break my immersion, but it was a chuckle just because of the way it hit the ground. But then I got over into the other like little vertical area in Kingdom's Edge, and I kept climbing, and it was so pretty. It was so fucking nice. I don't know how to describe it. And like for Crystal Peak, I have a lot of my backgrounds for like my devices are just various Crystal Peak screenshots of the protagonist in like some weird situation, like parrying off the back of one of those big crystal spiky guys, and it's like it's every bit of this game is just background art. It's amazing, and then the soundtrack wraps it all together too. It's like the City of Tears soundtrack. I'm listening to this as I record this, and it's like just the way that the rain and the soundtrack just like on that statue of the Hollow Knight, it's pretty, and it's amazing, and I really can't do it justice because it fits every single time. The soundtrack works so well with the sound effects. They feel like they're recorded on the same microphone, which they probably are, and it's like nothing ever felt out of place with it. And the sound effects, they give weight to the actions, and it's just there's I'll never get old of like pogoing for the first time, and it's like it's so stressful but exhilarating, and the game is just so well crafted in its gameplay and its combat. Everything is movement based, and that is amazing. You have the basic player movement that everyone will do. It's like, walking, dashing, stabbing, jumping on walls, pogoing, stuff like that. And then there's the speed running. The speed running is amazing. It's oh my god. I've tried it a little, and it is exhilarating. Just there's enemies in specific spots that if you can jump on, and it's just I'm so thankful for Team Cherry that they put that there, and it's they've crafted such an amazing game, and I fucking love Hollow Knight for just everything in it. The lore, the soundtrack, the visuals, the gameplay. It's such a good game. And it's my favorite game. Like I've played fucking 1,200 hours Terraria, 1,600 hours TF2. I've played so many different games, and I genuinely think that Hollow Knight will be my favorite game for a long time to come. And just, I love it. Later, nerds.